All right. What's up, guys? Coach Jaden, we got Coach Kirsten, Coach Mel. Welcome to your band workout today. So the only piece of equipment you're gonna need is your band, okay? Nothing else, all right? Like so. All right, so if you guys do have multiple types of resistances, go ahead and grab them all, okay? And then that way you guys can kind of use them throughout this workout. You guys can pick and choose which ones you guys want to use, all right? But let's go ahead and let's get started with a nice big deep breath in. Good, and you're gonna exhale down for me one more time. Big deep breath in. And exhale down. All right, so we're gonna start with a nice and easy warm up one time through. We're gonna go 45 seconds of each one. First one, we're gonna go alternating knee hugs and go. All right, so all you guys wanna do is just bring that knee up. You're gonna pull it up into the chest and make sure you guys are alternating from left to right. Again, keeping a little bit of balance here. If you guys do need to push up against a wall, hold on to the back of a chair, go for it, and then you guys can use one arm to pull that knee up, all right? Way to go, guys. Good. So again, just taking it nice and easy here. We got about another 20 more seconds left. Good. Way to go. And we're just warming up the legs here. So again, we will be using the bands. We're going to be doing some upper body stuff, some lower body stuff as well. So lots to look forward to in this half hour. All right, good. 10 more seconds here. Way to go. Just pull that knee up into the chest as high as you can take it. Remember, you can also push up against a wall or use a chair as well. And we're gonna switch into some leg swings. All right, so go ahead, let's go right leg first. You're gonna be swinging that leg forward and back. Okay. And then again, a little bit of balance here too, right? So a lot of single leg stuff in the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't woken up yet.
Yeah. Again, you want that leg forward and back, right? Forward and back, that's what we're aiming for here. Way to go. Now, if you guys do need to, again, hold up against a wall or a chair, go for it, guys. That way it gives you some little extra assistance when you balance on that single leg, all right? Let's go for another 10 more seconds here. Way to go. If you guys want to swing those arms to an opposition of that leg, please go for it. All right, and then all we're going to do is switch to the other side, and let's go. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Nicely done. So again, this workout is going to be low impact, all right? So it's going to be pretty good for the knees here. Not a lot of jumping at all. And then we're going to make sure that we use that band to its fullest potential today, all right? There you go. Nicely done. Again, you're swinging that leg forward and back. If you need to push up against the wall, hold on to a chair, please go ahead and do so for some extra balance, some extra assistance here. All right, 15 seconds. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into some trunk twists, all right? Good, way to go, you two. All right, 5 more seconds, and we're gonna go ahead, twist our trunk side to side, and go. So from here, you're gonna keep those arms up at the top, and all you're doing is twisting from side to side. Go ahead and notice how they pivot on their feet, right? So we're looking at Mel right here, right? She's pivoting on her feet. All right, so getting a little bit of extra rotation there in the core. There we go, nicely done. And we are gonna be doing some twisting stuff later on in this workout, right? So we're kind of making sure that we warm this up properly so that way when we get there, it shouldn't be too hard for us, all right? Good, we got 15 seconds left. Nicely done, you guys. Way to go, way to go. All right, we got about another 10 more seconds left, and then we're gonna go down into a plank hold, all right? Good, 3, 2, 1, and let's drop it down into a plank hold. Last one, arms are nice and straight, feet are out in the back. Level 1, you guys can choose to drop this down to the knees as well, so you guys wanna drop it down to the knees. Or also alternative here, give the person a seat. She can also do an incline plank right here as well, right? So it takes a little bit less pressure off the shoulders. Good. And maybe this might feel a little bit more comfortable for you guys, all right? So you guys got a bunch of different options here to choose from. All that matters is that you hold it for 45 seconds, all right? Way to go, good. We got about another 10 more seconds here. If you guys have been doing your planks on your knees, this is the time to try and challenge yourself. Get them up onto the toes, all right? And time, nice job. All right, go ahead and shake it out. So let's go through our cardio set here first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our arms into a nice goalpost position, all right? And then from there, we're gonna go into some nice squats, all right? So while keeping those arms up and then goalpost position, Coach Kirsten's gonna squat down, and then as she stands up, she's gonna meet the hands together at the top, like so, all right? Exercise number 2, we got quick steps back, all right? And we're gonna be alternating these steps, and all you're gonna be doing, like what I just said, stepping that foot back, and you're gonna be alternating from left to right, moving those arms, staying on those toes. All right, next exercise, we're then gonna go back into that goal post, but we're gonna pulse it at the bottom now. Okay, so holding that goal post position, and you're gonna pulse the squat out at the bottom, keeping those hands upright as much as possible. Okay, and then last exercise, we're gonna go step out froggers. All right, so back into that plank position that we're just in, you're gonna step it out, one foot coming up at a time, and then one foot going back at the same time. All right. So these are your 4 exercises for cardio, guys. We got 2 rounds of this, all right, 30 seconds of each. First one, go ahead, put those arms into that goal post. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, so squat, and then remember, hands come up together at the top, meet them together. Good, you guys can touch your thumbs at the top, like so. Good, so again, we got a nice side view from Coach Kirsten, front view from Coach Mel here. And now as you sit into this squat, just sit as deep as feels comfortable for you guys, and making sure that you keep your feet flat on the floor, right? Spread the floor, drive those knees out, open up those hips. Good, way to go. We got 5 more seconds, and we're gonna go into those step backs, and go. So from here, you're stepping that foot back. You'll notice how they keep a nice slight bend in the knees, right? So we're not locking out the knees here. Good, so step it back here, nice and quick. Nicely done. Good, and you can bring those hands up and above the head as well. Good, and go as fast as you can. Here we go, we got 10 more seconds, guys, keep it up. Way to go. Next one, we're then gonna pulse it out at the bottom, all right, and go. So from there, right, hands back into that goal post position. Now you're gonna be pulsing it out nice and low here, way to go. Again, still using that same squat form, right, nothing changes. There we go, nicely done. Keeping those hands up at that goal post position, right? So it shouldn't start to sink down. We shouldn't put it too high, right? We want it right here out to the side. All right, keep going, guys. You guys got 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into those walkout froggers, and go. So go ahead and switch, hands on the floor. So remember, you start in that plank position. You're gonna walk those feet to the outside of the hands, back into your plank. You guys can also do this inclined on your chair as well. Way to go, good. We got 15 seconds here. Nicely done, you two. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, notice how they keep their core nice and tight, right? They're using their abs to bring their legs forward. We're gonna go 1 more round of this and go. All right, so let's go back into that squat, goal post position, hands come together at the top. Boom, there we go. So it's kind of like a squat to press, right? But without the weight here. And again, you want to keep those hands out into that nice goal post position here. So you will start to feel these in the shoulders as well, not just the legs, all right? There we go. Good, 5 more seconds. You will have a little bit of a forward lean, and that's okay, right? But you shouldn't be necessarily rounding your back in that squat, right? And switch. So let's go back into those step backs and go. Hands come up above the head, stepping it back and out. Way to go, staying on those toes. Good work, good work. Again, stay nice and low. We're moving quick here, guys. We're moving quick. All right, all about the footwork. Way to go, staying nice and light on those toes. Here we go, we got less than 10. Try to pick up that pace here at home. You guys can throw those arms over the head. We're gonna pulse it out and go. All right, so goal post arms, you're pulsing it out nice and low right here. Perfect, that's it, that's it. All right, way to go, we got 15 seconds, you guys are halfway through. Good, again, try to keep those arms up as best as possible. Try not to let them lean too far forward. Good, we got 5 more seconds, and if you guys are having trouble with this, right, we gotta work on the range of motion of the shoulders, okay? And switch, here we go, last one into that frogger position, right? So a lot of that can be due to just lots of stretching, right? You guys may be tight in the upper body. Just make sure you guys stretch. Right? Do a bunch of arm circles, right? Swing your arms around. All helping the range of motion of your shoulders, guys. Good. Last one, finishing off right here, we got those walk out froggers. Keep it going here, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. All right, way to go. I want you guys to go ahead and grab your band. You're gonna go ahead and put that band above the knees. All right, so go ahead, grab the band, put the band above the knees. All right, and for this first set of 30 seconds each, we're gonna be starting on the floor first, okay? So exercise 1, Coach Kristen has bridges. All right, so she's gonna be lifting her glutes off the top of the floor. the main contact points are gonna be her feet and her shoulder blades, okay? Exercise number 2, we're then gonna hold that bridge up at the top for 30 seconds. Make sure the band does not have those knees cave in, right? You wanna push out into the band. And then the last exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those knees and we're gonna pulse it out to the sides. All right, extending that band out, squeezing the glutes. All right, so these are gonna be your 3 exercises. We're gonna go through this twice, 30 seconds of each. This one's gonna be go, go, go. All right, so total of 3 minutes. All right, working the glutes here. All right, so first one, we got bridges. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So let's go into that glute bridge. Again, you're lifting your hips up and off the floor, getting onto the shoulder blades. Again, main point of contact should be the feet on the ground, and then should be the shoulder blades up here, all right? So again, you have Mel back there, Kirsten in the front, right? Notice how they lift their butt up and off the floor, and they're not letting the band pull their knees together, right? That's the purpose of the band. We wanna make sure that we drive out into it, creating some good tension. Now let's hold it at the top and go. Okay, so really focus on squeezing the glutes because the lower back can easily be taken over here. So make sure that you guys are squeezing those glutes here. Way to go, good. 15 seconds, nicely done. Now remember the last one, you guys are gonna hold it at the top. You guys are gonna drive those knees out and pulse it, all right? Here we go, 5 more seconds left, guys. You guys are doing great. And switch. Okay, so if you're looking at their knees right here, right, a very small pulse going out to the sides, right, driving out into that band, creating even more tension at the top. There we go, good. So this view, you should see it a lot better. There we go, boom, from Coach Kirsten right there. All right, we're gonna go 10 more seconds, and then guess what? We're gonna repeat this one more time, right? Total of 3 minutes for this set. Way to go. Again, you're still keeping the hips off the floor. Let's go into that glute bridge and go. So back into that glute bridge, guys. Lift the glutes up and off the floor. Drive those knees out. Again, you're keeping your feet flat on the ground now. You don't necessarily want to drive the feet all the way out in front. And again, you don't want to drive the feet all the way close to the butt either. You want to have something in between. So if you're looking at Coach Mel from the side, right, notice how her shins are kind of vertical, slightly bent back just a little bit, and she's pushing up and back. And now let's go ahead and let's hold that at the top. Okay, so glute bridge up at the top, squeeze those glutes, guys. But again, nice static hold. Way to go, way to go. Now remember, like I said, right, the lower back can easily start to take over, so make sure you're squeezing your butt, right? Try to drive through the heels instead of the toes. Way to go. And again, you don't want to overly extend either, right? Because then you're also gonna get some hyperextension of the low back, okay? And switch, let's go ahead and drive the knees out. You're gonna pulse it at the top now. Last one, here we go, last 30 seconds. You guys are feeling good?
Yeah.
Glutes are definitely gonna feel it.
Ooh, yes.
For sure, 3 minutes straight, guys. Here we go, we got 15 seconds left. Way to go, Kirsten. Keep going, Mel. Almost there. Again, very small pulses, right? So if you're looking at Coach Kirsten's angle, right? Very small pulses. She's not necessarily driving it all the way out, right? But just keep it nice and small here. And time. Nice work, you guys. All right, way to go. So let's bring it up to the top. Let's work our upper body now. So I want you guys to go ahead and put the band on those hands, okay? So first one, this one again, 30 seconds of each one, 2 rounds. We're gonna go into some band pull-aparts. All right, so kind of like Superman, right? How he opens up his little vest to show the S, right? You're gonna go ahead and pull that band apart, squeezing the upper back and using those rear delts, okay? And you wanna keep those arms up at chest level, okay? If you wanna make it a little bit harder, double it up like so, okay? Next exercise, we're then gonna go ahead and lock the band onto one side, all right? So for this one, we're gonna use our right hand first. At the bottom, we're then gonna go ahead and we're gonna pulse out the tricep extension, okay? So we're gonna lock that arm out, and then Coach Kristen's gonna pulse her palm back, and then she's gonna pulse the tricep out, all right? And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, all right? Like so, okay? So remember to lock that band up top. If you guys need more tension, just hold it up higher on your body, like so, okay? Here we go, guys. So let's go into those pull-aparts first. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. We got 30 seconds of each here. Good, so if you guys have a lighter band and say you guys only have the light band, just double it up. Okay, if you guys have a heavier one, you guys can go ahead and, of course, use it at its regular length, all right? Again, you're pulling it apart. You really want to squeeze the upper traps, right? Use the rear delts, use the upper back here. Good, we got 10 more seconds. Nicely done, you two. Keep going, and again, they keep the arm, right? Arms up at chest level, pull it apart. And switch, so go ahead and lock the band into your left hand. We're pushing down with the right, side view and front view right here, and then from there, you're gonna pulse the arm back, okay? Way to go, way to go. Looks good, yep. Now you guys should be flexing the tricep the entire time, right? Palm face back, and then you're gonna be pulsing it out. There we go. Go work. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Here we go, other side, same exact thing. Good, and you're pulsing it out. And now again, remember, if you guys do need more tension, just move that band up a little bit higher, up the body, okay? If you wanna lock it on the opposite shoulder, you can do that as well, right? And then you pulse back with that arm, okay? Good, keep going guys, keep going. We got another 10 more seconds. We're gonna go back into those pull aparts, all right? Perfect, keep it up, keep it up. All right, and switch, here we go, round number 2. Go ahead, 2 hands on the band. We're pulling it apart out to the sides. Way to go. All right, so this is a good angle right here. So you notice Coach Kirsten is keeping her elbows up at chest level. Front view here from Coach Mel. Good, there we go. So right, it's not dropping anything below. We're not going up super high by the face either. Right in between there, pull it apart and squeeze. Right, again, try not to go super fast, right? So we're not trying to yank that band apart, right? Take your time, and we switch. Here we go, let's go into those pulses, guys. So lock that band in with one hand. The opposite hand is the one that stays straight, and you pulse it back. Good, way to go. All right, keep going. We got another 15 seconds here. Then we're gonna switch to that other side to even it out, all right? Way to go. All right, 5 more seconds here, almost done. And let's go ahead and let's switch. Here we go, last one, other side, same exact thing. Lock that band in. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna pulse it out, right? Way to go. So Mel's locking it around her wrist, her hands. Coach Kirsten's holding on to it, right? Whatever feels comfortable for you guys here. Good, again, you wanna try to push that arm back as far as possible. Get a really good squeeze at the top on those triceps. 5 more seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work, guys. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Okay, so next one, let's go ahead and put that band around the ankles now, right? So we did around the knees, we did around those hands. Now put it around the ankles. Remember, not the top of the foot, but around the ankle, okay? Now, exercise number 1, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a nice quarter squat lunge stance. So one foot in front of the other. Coach Kirsten has her left foot in front, right foot in back. And then from there, what she has is a kickback. So she's gonna go into a minor squat, kind of like a quarter staggered stance squat. After that squat, she's then gonna kick that heel back and squeeze her glutes, okay? Now, after that, we're then gonna switch. So we gotta even it out. We're gonna go to the other side. So again, nice quarter squat and that staggered stance, kick the leg back. And then the last one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead into a nice wide stance. We're gonna go into a calf raise, and then we're gonna bring back those goalpost arms and we're gonna press it up to the ceiling, okay? Just like so. All right, so those are gonna be your 3 exercises, all right? So go ahead, keep that band around the foot. Let's go left foot in front, right leg in back. Again, you wanna keep that front foot flat on the floor. The back leg can stay on the toes, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So just a nice quarter squat lunge. Good, and then as you come out of that little squat, you're gonna kick that leg back. So again, it's not really a true lunge here. Right? We're not gonna bring it all the way down to the floor, and the stance is a lot closer than normal, all right? But it's just so that we can fire that leg back and squeeze the glutes at the top, okay? Go, let's go for another 5 more seconds, and then after that, we're gonna switch the feet and go. All right, so switch that foot stance, same exact thing. Again, side view from Kirsten, front view from Coach Mel here, hitting all those angles. Nicely done. And then with that band, right, kick that foot back. Now, as you kick your leg back though, don't let the band just snap the foot back in place, right? Control it on the way back, right? And then place that foot on the ground like so, okay? Let's go for another 5 more seconds. Try to keep your balance here. and let's switch. All right, so now wide stance, calf raise at the same time. When you calf raise, goalpost arms, press it up to the top. All right. If you guys want to make this more challenging, say a level 3, grab some dumbbells and you guys can do an overhead press like so. All right. Way to go, you guys. Keep it going here. Nicely done. All right, we got 5 more seconds, and then guess what? We're gonna go through this one more time and switch. Here we go. So back into that staggered stance. Again, about a quarter squat, quarter lunge, kick that leg back. Way to go. So this one will require a little bit of balance. Now if you guys do need some assistance, you guys can hold on to a chair, push up against the wall, okay? And then over time, right, start to take that stuff away, focus on using your single leg balance, all right? Go, we got 3, 2, 1, switch that stance, here we go. And switch that stance. Again, they're still bending at the knees, right? So still working a little bit of the quads, and then majority of the work comes from the glutes and squeezing it up at the top like so, okay? And remember what I said last time, right? Do not let the band snap that foot back, all right? Control the band on the way down. Way to go. So whether you have a heavy band or a light band, same exact thing, okay? 5 more seconds. Way to go, you guys. All right, and let's switch. Here we go, last one. Wide stance, right, around the ankles, pushing up into that calf raise, pressing at the top. Remember, level 3, if you guys want to be extra, grab some dumbbells. You guys can do an overhead press as well. All right, the shoulders should be pretty warm from the previous set that we did with the upper body. And you're gonna keep it going right here. All right, let's go for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Let's put the band around the knees again. One more time. We're gonna do one more little set. All right, so this last one, okay, what we're gonna be doing first is monster walks, all right? So for the monster walks, you're gonna stay nice and low, and all you're gonna do is walk one foot forward in front of the other, and you're gonna walk it out. Now, if you guys do not have the band, you guys can still do this without the band, just mimic the same movement, all right? Exercise number 2, we're then gonna get down into a squat hold, and we're gonna go into some torso twists, all right? So nice deep squat, right? And then from there, we're gonna twist side to side very slightly, right? So remember how we did the trunk twist in the beginning? Kind of bringing it back here full circle, okay? Last exercise, let's go into some sit-ups, all right? So you're gonna get down to the floor. We're gonna go into some full sit-ups, keep the band around the knees, make sure you drive those knees out, and you're gonna sit it up to the top, okay? Now, if getting up and down the ground is a little bit challenging, you guys can stay up at the top, and you guys can do standing elbow to knee as well with the band around the knees, okay? Or again, if you do not have the band, you guys can do all these exercises without, okay? So, exercise number 1, we're gonna go into the walks. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. So have a little bit of space, right? Walk it forward and back. Now, if you guys do not have that space, you guys can just take 1 step forward, 1 step back, like so, okay? Good, but again, your goal here is to stay low, and as you walk, you wanna drive the band out, right? It's very easy to think about the walking, but it's also hard to think about the band too, right? So multiple things to think of here, guys. All right, we're not just challenging the body, we're challenging the mind as well, right? All right, we're gonna switch into that next exercise in 3, 2, 1. Let's get down into that squat hold. And then from there, small twists, right? So notice how we're not pivoting the feet anymore, right? If we were to pivot the feet, right, we could get more of a bigger twist, right? But we're keeping the feet flat on the floor, because we're holding that squat, and then you're twisting that body from left to right, okay? If you guys need to shake it out, stand up, shake out those legs, and then get right back into it and resume. 5 more seconds, we're gonna go down into those sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's get down to the floor. We got those sit-ups. Now remember, if it's a little bit challenging to get up and off the floor, you guys can do that standing elbow to knee. Keep the band around the legs. If you guys do not have the band, do not worry. But make sure as you do this one, right, you're squeezing the abs at the top, all right? Way to go. If not, you guys are cranking out sit-ups at the bottom, all right? Here we go. Let's go for another 5 more seconds. Keep going, fit forever. All right, and we switch. Here we go. Last and final round. Then we got our finishers. Here we go. Monster walks, guys. Get some space. If you guys do not have space, couple steps forward, couple steps back, work just as good. There you go. Way to go. Nicely done. Again, notice how they're driving their knees out into that band. They're not letting their knees cave in, so try to show them a knee cave again. Right, so we do not want that knee cave, right? We want to make sure that there's constant tension in the band. Like that, just like that. And switch, here we go into that nice squat hold, add that trunk twist. You can add in the little sound effect that Coach Kristen did.
Yeah.
No. There we go, guys. Good, twisting from side to side. Right, so remember, a lot of things to think about. For one, balance, right? 2, twisting your core. 3, holding the squat. And then 4, right, making sure the band does not pull those knees in. 3, 2, 1, let's switch. Here we go, last one, we got sit-ups. Remember, level 1, you guys can also choose to do the standing variation of this, and that is opposite elbow to knee at the top, squeezing your core, all right? If not, you guys are on the ground, continue to crank out those sit-ups for another 10 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. Nice work, all right, we got 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work.
Good job, guys.
All right, you guys can fling those bands away. We're not gonna need them anymore. Ouch. Like so. Oh, you should fling it at the camera. So all right, guys, let's go into our finishers. All right, so finishers for this week. All right, we're gonna be doing a lot of leg focused stuff, some explosiveness type of things. Exercise number 1, we have squat to alternating knee. Okay, so a deep squat, alternating knee. All right, so driving that knee up and twisting that body, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we got stance jacks. So for these stance jacks, you're gonna bring one hand to the opposite foot. From there, you're gonna hop it out, hands above the head, back out to the other foot, and then hands up and above the head. All right, so fast like that. Level 1, you guys can also choose to step these out. All right, so step it out, touch the ankle or the knee. So if you're squatting down that much, a little bit too much, touch the knee, all right, or like the top of the shin. Or quad. All right, and then last exercise, we're gonna go down into those box jacks. All right, so for your box jacks, plank, box hold position. And then from there, you're gonna hop the feet out and in. All right, level 1 for this, you guys can step it out. Now, if you guys do happen to have some wrist issues, you guys can also bring it up to the top, sit in a quarter squat, and you guys can step the foot out from left to right. So this would be your alternative right there, okay? 2 rounds, guys, 30 seconds of each. We're gonna end class off with this, all right? Ready?
Ready.
Ready to go. All right, first one, squat to knee. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. The deep squat, bring that knee up to the top. There you go. If you guys want to be a little extra, you guys can add in a little bit of a hop too as well. Okay, way to go, good. But make sure you guys are twisting the core. Right, so again, remember, always bringing it back to those trunk twists that we did at the beginning, right? Then we did that squat, hold to twist. And now we're doing the squat to twist at the top, all right? Good, 5 more seconds. Good work, you two. All right, and switch. We got those stance jacks and go. So remember, touch the hand to the opposite ankle. Bring it up at the top. Coach Kirsten has your level 2. Mel has your level 1 where she's stepping it out. Now, if squatting that deep is a little bit challenging, start at the knee. You guys can touch the top of the knee too, okay? Like so. Way to go, nicely done. You should be getting a little bit of a hop, and again, hands at the top, touch together, okay? And then feet touch together too. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and we switch down into that box hold position. Remember, box hold a little bit different from the plank hold, right? The knees are a little bit closer to the hands. You're gonna hop the feet out and in. Mel has your level 1 where she steps it out. Kirsten has your level 2 where she hops it out. Back is nice and flat. Alternative to this, you guys can stay up in that squat, and then you guys can also choose to walk the feet out side to side like this, imitating that box jack, all right? 5 more seconds here, you guys. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, and switch. Here we go, final round, last round. We're gonna finish off the workout strong. Your final minute 30. Here we go, guys. Goes a deep squat, twist, elbow to knee. Keep it rocking right here. Way to go, way to go. Now if the squat becomes too much, just do the elbow to knee instead, all right? But main thing here is that you stay moving, guys. Stay moving. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch it now. Let's go into that stance jack. Boom, touch the hand to the opposite foot. And notice how they both bring it up back to center between every single rep, guys. Way to go. Remember, level 1, stepping it out like Coach Mel. You guys can also choose to touch the top of the knee instead of the ankle. All right, 5 more seconds. You guys are almost there. Those quads should be burning, and I know those box jacks. Really put it over the top and switch. Here we go, last one. We got those box jacks. Remember, your alternative to being on the ground is a quarter squat and stepping out the legs side to side, all right? There we go. Level 1, Mel's walking it out. Level 2, Coach Kirsten's hopping it out. Woo, 10 more seconds, guys. Come on, you two. You guys are almost there, almost there. Way to go. Keep those arms nice and straight. Stay on those toes. Keep it moving. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice work. Woo.
Nice work. Good job,
Way to
guys.
go, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right. Let's take some time to kind of stretch out the quads real quick. Let's go ahead and bring that foot behind. Go ahead and grab the ankle. Pull it up. You guys need to hold on to a wall, hold on to the chair, go for it. There we go. All right, and switch legs, other side, same exact thing. Nice. All right, you guys can shake out those legs. Roll the neck around a little bit. I just had a couple cracks there. And let's take a nice big deep breath in, reach all the way up to the top. Way to go, everybody. And exhale down. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale down. Now remember, if you guys do not have a band, you guys can still do this exact same workout just without it, all right? Way to go, everybody. Coach Shaden, Coach Kirsten, Coach Mel. Here we go, hands in the middle, fit forever on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fit forever!
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy.
Thanks for it, guys.